You're listening to The Divide, right here on The Gambler.
And we are back.
We are back.
Damn timers. Giving me trouble right off the bat. Divide Live, Fox Sports The Gambler. Don't forget to check us out on our socials. Divide Live on Instagram, Twitter, X. You got Facebook, YouTube Live, of course. Jump on, interact with us, drop a subscribe and a like, and we'll love you forever. And then our website, give us a shot.network. Let's jump into some rundown, guys. Not a lot of stuff going on. But we'll start. Puberty. I sound so like it never sounds right when I say it, but they released like a survey of for their followers, like what would you say to your 18-year-old self if Mike Powers had to say something radio appropriate to his 18-year-old self, like what would you say to your 18? And I'll give you an example of what like a few of these people said. The one was take more care of yourself and also love yourself more. Take care of your body, make exercise a part of your life. I'm too hateful for this. It ends better. You'll end up having such a beautiful family. Oh, that's sweet, actually. No. Continue to be your true self no matter what people say. Well, somebody had like 18 sentences to give to their age. Come on. Don't bake in the sun is one of them. Stop stalling, chase your dreams.
That's crazy. I don't know. I wish I stalled.
Yeah, I'm a big staller.
Yeah, chill.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude,
I was way too grown at 21. I shouldn't have been.
Like, relax and have a drink. That's my advice. Relax and have a drink, man.
It's fair.
Be humble. Always do what you want first.
In an alternate timeline, it's just you, like, homeless with a bottle of beer. Like, you relax too much.
This random guy told me he's from the future and to relax.
Yeah.
This one says, never look back. Trust in what you do. This one says, here we go. Take 3 defenses for your parlay. No, I'm kidding. No. So, like, in all seriousness, you got to think, like, first of all, I don't want to talk to 18-year-old me.
No.
I'll talk to 22-year-old me.
Yeah, that's
22-year-old me needed a lot of straightening out.
Fair.
18-year-old me was still scared of, like, the dark, man. You're 18. Like, you're barely out of high school or still in high school. First of all, have you ever tried talking to an 18-year-old?
No, it's pointless.
Dude, if you were like, come back from the future, if I came back to talk to 18-year-old me, 18-year-old me would be like, I don't believe you. Get out of my face. Like, what do you know, buddy?
It's so
like,
true.
Just because you messed up your life doesn't mean I'm going to. Like, that would be 18-year-old
but I am
me.
you.
Dude. Yo,
I am you.
I wouldn't listen to that logic
also,
at all,
while you're
bro.
talking to them, are you changing? Think about it. Like, if you're like, rip your eye out, then like your eye out now. Like, you know what I mean? Just rip your eye out. Like,
dude, I get it. It's never going to happen. But you think about, like, what would you tell 18-year-olds?
I'd be like, invest in Bitcoin.
But
then stop. Like,
there's going to be this thing that you can get for a fraction of a penny, and it's not going to make sense. But just throw $100 at it, and you'll be a billionaire.
Yeah, until you're not.
Until you're, Hey, man, crypto's coming back, dude.
Oh, okay.
Crypto's making a comeback.
I got a bridge to
I got more money to invest in it. Now, 18. Do you have anything? What would you give 18-year-old Mike?
Yeah, man, it's all going to work out, I would say. I don't know.
I mean, well, you don't know that. You're still young. I mean, you don't know if it's all going to work.
Yeah. Thanks. I don't care. Seems fine right now. I don't know. I'd probably be a little more free for sure. Like, just chill out. That'd be it.
Yeah, I'd give some romantic advice. That would be
even because
sure.
When I was 22, even 22-year-old people just assumed I was like 35 because I was already.
Because you were bald at 22?
You're a jerk.
No, that's right. You weren't. Yeah, I'm kidding.
Peyton cannot fathom me with hair. Like there was a Christmas card that she was on with us, and she's like, "Wait, who's the man with the hair?"
Like, that's me, bro.
Me. Also, you want to talk about that real quick? The Christmas card.
Oh, your Christmas card?
Yeah.
So Mike sent out a Christmas card, and I had to politely, like, dance around and ask him if he was. I was like, you guys are joking. Like, this is a sarcastic card, right? Like, because it was from your vacation.
It was.
You guys had these outfits on because the night you took a cruise.
It was like white and gold.
And the night on the cruise was a theme. It was like white and gold. But these were outfits that you would never wear
ever
anywhere else.
Yeah.
But if you didn't know the context of him being on the cruise, you look like Siegfried and Roy, like with your outfits. And I was just like, it's a Christmas card. Some people take Christmas cards very serious. So I didn't know what to think. So I was just like, hey man, I got your Christmas card. It's awesome. And you were like, haha, I know, right? And I was like, you're being sarcastic, right? You were like, yeah, totally. Like, thank God.
Well, the most embarrassing part was, so Todd and his family came to Jingle Ball, and I escorted them to their seats, all this other stuff. Todd's like, yo, we got your Christmas card today. I was like, I couldn't believe it. So Jen sent it to him and his family. And I was like,
God.
I didn't explain. Like, they don't understand the context of it. They're like, it was a great card. You guys look so beautiful. I was like,
he pulls up old Christmas cards of him wearing the same thing. You're like, yeah, I know, man. I just love it. It's great.
No, so we're like on that level now. We exchange Christmas cards. So Jackie said mine is coming.
I'm a little jealous, man.
That was kind of cool, right? All because of a guitar that never showed up.
It's very serendipitous.
Yeah,
very
but
serendipitous.
we made it up to his family and more importantly, a children's specialized hospital. Gabby was there, and she got to walk the red carpet and get that VIP treatment. So
it looked like a good time, man.
It was great, man. I can't wait for you to have to bring Murph to it because it is definitely a rite of passage for parents and dads. More importantly, it seems like the dads. Last year, Katie took my niece, but this year Carl was back in the saddle. And it just feels like it's like kind of like that dad-daughter moment. Yeah. You're going to have to experience that for at least a decade.
I'd be happy to do that when she's old enough to understand.
One more thing before you keep going. I'm going to hijack your rundown.
No, I'll do it, man.
So these Santas in fire trucks, like I never thought about this until maybe I got too much time on my hand. I got to start working harder.
All right, let me hear it. I want to hear what you're going to say here because there's a couple places you can go and I'm intrigued.
I pulled over. Sirens going off, right? Santa bypasses. And I was like, imagine if at that moment your house is burning down and like they have to like red alert right to you. They're like, Santa, stop waving and save me.
You call 911 and they're like, what kind of insurance do you have? Like, sorry.
Listen,
all of our fire trucks are busy. Santa's waving to people in their homes.
That's like that would be a great villain story, like for a bad Christmas movie. Like, why do you hate Christmas so much? Well, my house burnt down and Santa was too busy on the other side of town.
Don't say another word before Hallmark jacks our idea right now. We have to pitch it.
Hallmark, so embrace my jacket. I got an idea.
It just came to me. I was just sitting at home and it came to me. No. Dude, did Santa come by your neighborhood this week? Is that what brought it up? Because Santa came by my house like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I was driving home in another town, and I saw, like I said, I pulled over. Santa did come, but it was raining, so they told us we had to go to him.
What?
Yeah, I swear. So you had to go to like the town hall.
Santa's old. Old people don't like driving in the rain. Like they're just like, look, it's dark and raining.
Yeah, our whole town's sick right now because they made us watch our kids and other kids perform, and then they did like a tree lighting ceremony, and they told us it's like we're the oldest tree ceremony in America. It's like, all right, man, that's what we're gonna hang our hat on.
Yeah, like, cool, man. Lower our taxes since we've been doing it for so long.
No expenses were spent like on this event. Couldn't even hear the people. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts.
God. You can't afford microphones in a town like this. Yeah, man. It's our fire department in our town. The day that you experienced it when it was raining, they're like, we were gonna go out, but we'll go out during the week. So I was making dinner the other night, and like I hear sirens, but it's not uncommon from where I live to hear sirens. I'm like, whatever, but it's like getting closer. I'm like, Jesus, man, what is this? And I like glance out, and dude, Santa was doing like 40 and a 25. He was booking it, and he was like, and it was cold. I get it. I'm like, this guy's getting it. So like, I tried to grab the baby real quick to be like, oh look, Santa, but like, dude, we literally, I opened the door and I saw like the white in his hat just beaming. So I'm like, whatever. So I put her back down. I continue making dinner. And then he comes around again, but like slower. So I guess, I don't know if someone called and complained or if like it was just like a, hey, warning, I'm going to come around again. And then he came around again. But
so I'm officially in that dad era where your kid goes to sleepovers. Like it's before it gets too, like there's that gap, right? Because like come like high school, like you don't want to sleep over your friend's house anymore. Like, or you're like, I'll crash on my buddy's house after a party.
I passed out. Right. Yeah, you're right.
But then the anxiety for your parents grow. You see what I mean? But right now it's like, oh, it's cute. They're having like candy and they're going to bed and So I was able to go out the other night to honor Mike Tallarita and celebrate his scholarship because it's fully sponsored forever. So there will always be a scholarship in his name now at Haverton School. So we were celebrating. Jeff was there, Brace was there, and the whole Tallarita family was awesome. But like, bro, we finished the night like we had this beautiful ceremony, cocktails, blah blah blah. We have dinner.
Right.
It's like 10:30. I swore I thought it was like 2:30 in the morning. So then like we're watching TV the other night, and somebody's like, "I'll pick you up around 8." Like that doesn't happen anymore. Like nobody does that.
8?
Yeah,
You're picking me up at 8?
I mean, like the hell
you're picking me up
pal?
from the party to take me home at 8. That's what you're doing.
Putting me to bed at 8.
Yo,
Like
8?
So my question to you, and you kind of already answered it with the casino thing. What's the latest you would stay out? It's probably for these, right?
All right, so here's where you get me. If I have nothing planned and the green light for my wife, and you're like, yo, it's Tuesday night, you don't have work the next day. Let's go down. Let's drive to AC or let's drive to Parks or whatever. Like, let's just go sit at a table for a few hours. I'm game to do that. Like but if you were to like, hey man, I'm gonna pick you up at 9. Right. We're gonna go to a club. I'm gonna like, let me stop you right there.
I'm gonna grab a bite to eat.
No, we're not.
Yeah, like
you could tell me you could pick me up at 9 and we can go to Applebee's and get half price appetizers, but I am not going to a club late. I'll sit down, I'll gamble a little bit, but no, sir, I will not be going to it. Can you remember club days? Like, don't get me wrong. There was one reason and one reason only we went to clubs, but it was just like awful. Like, have you ever been to a club like in AC, a few of them?
Yeah, like honestly too, in Vegas, I kind of vetoed or begged you guys not to go into that club because I experienced a bunch of them, and I was just like, yo, it's such a terrible time.
There's always a fog machine.
It's such a waste of money.
It's just you always end up getting sick because you're just you're close to people, you're sweating on each other. It's just it's great. 18-year-old me, don't go to clubs. Don't do that. Real quick, one more thing for the rundown. We'll continue this in the next segment too, but we just had to point out that there was a gentleman in South Carolina, Edward Lawrence Sr., just celebrated his 103rd birthday. And do you know what he attributed his long life to?
No.
Minding his damn business.
That's fair, man.
They said, what's your secret, man? How did you get to 103? How are you living this beautiful, happy, healthy life? And he said, I just decided to mind my own business about everything. And here I am at 103. And you got to think that our civilization will never live long because no one can mind their business about anything.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't really care about anybody else's business personally. Like, I always care about my inner circle, you know? And if I care about your business, I care about you. But so many people care about my business. And it's ridiculous, and they want to critique it, and so. Yeah,
I mean, I have my opinions about things, but I don't. Do you? I don't care. Right. That's not how I would do it. If you were to ask me, I'll tell you straight up. But no, man, go ahead. The people that like weird me out are the ones that verbalize it, right? They like have to come and tell you, hey, I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I don't remember asking you. And then you seem like the jerk where you're like, I did all the time. Like, I didn't really ask for your opinion. Like, I don't appreciate it because I'm not going to take what. And they're like, oh, I'm just trying to help. And it's like, I didn't ask for your help. Right, I don't think I needed help. You thought I needed help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but no, I got my own stuff to worry about, man. I don't have time to worry about anybody else's stuff.
Yeah, it's so true, man.
Any of that stuff. Stay with us, Fox Sports The Gambler. We're going to be right back. Another quick segment. This is Divide Live.